All right, guys. So welcome to another episode of ATG Talk with me, Coach Kyle. In today's episode, we are joined by Prof as the deepest voice in ATG and goes by the nickname of Golden Boy Gav. And he's going to run us through what you guys can expect at Minute to Win It. First of all, Gav, welcome.
Cool. Thanks, Cully. Thanks for having me.
First of all, what is Minute to Win It for people that haven't watched the show? How does it work and what is...
Okay, so Minute to Win It originally was, as you say, it was an international game show where one single contestant competed in a series of tasks or challenges that each lasted 60 seconds. And these challenges involved the use of just normal household objects. And these challenges became progressively more challenging as the contestant earned more and more money. Okay, but now we've adapted that for a party game in which multiple teams come together to complete the similar challenges in the fastest time. So in the party game setup, teams will earn points for being the first, second, or third to complete the challenges.
Okay, so we're going to do similar challenges to what if they Google Minute to Win It, we're going to do similar challenges, but we'll get into that later. Are we going to do 1 minute per thing, or are there games that are going to run slightly longer than 1 minute?
Question. So some challenges are quite tough. They're quite cool. And some might last 3 to 4 minutes. So what we'd like to do is determine which team can compete them the fastest time. Some of them are a little bit more challenging than the ones on the TV that I've set up. So they might take up to 10 minutes, but we'll have a cap at about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Cool. And then the format of teams, so how it will work. So maybe you can just go into, so like we spoke about the red team, green team, blue team, and then how the points will be scored, and then how on the night your actual logistics of your team will go, who's going to be doing the event and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so we're going to have 6 colored teams. We might have multiple of the same color, but we're going to have 6 teams compete at a time. Okay, and you'll see that you have 3 to 4 people per team. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll present and show a video and explaining the game. And based on that, you can select a team member that would maybe be best to complete that challenge. That person goes into the heats to compete with the other 5 teams. But you'll also have another team member that is allocated another team to judge. So every team will be judging another team to make sure that they complete the challenge correctly, didn't cheat, and that, obviously that they no rep themselves.
So in other words, we are allowing our own members to judge our own members.
Yes.
Ooh, it's gonna get tasty.
I think that's the point. It makes it really fun. So yeah, and we do have some competitive members, so I'm sure it'll.
And then obviously just one person doing the game, the other person is obviously checking the other team. We'll do all the setup and everything for each game, and then just maybe for you guys to know how it will work depending on how many teams. But what we've basically said is we're going to try and have heats, so we might have up to 3 heats, so 6 teams competing in 3 heats, and then the top 3 teams will compete in that same game in the final. So if you were the fastest finisher in your heat for the event, then you'll compete against the other teams in the final, which I think will get us to the best score points. Then kind of how to make up your team. So we've said that friends and family are allowed or whatever, but obviously the size of the team and things like that. So maybe you can chat about that.
Okay, so we've allowed 3 to 4 people per team, and we wanted them to keep it small and intimate so that everyone gets a chance to play at least like 3-4 games, because we're going to have about 10 to 15 games, depending on how fast they go. And if the team is 6 players, you only get to play maybe twice. So we wanted to keep it quite small. So the smaller the team, the more times you play, but it has to be minimum 3, maximum 4.
Okay. And then in terms of family and stuff, I would imagine, I mean, obviously I've watched all those Minute to Win It's on what is it? It was on Netflix for a while and everything. seems like a lot of the games kids would be pretty decent at
100%,
compared to
yeah.
adults, you
Yeah,
know.
I
So
agree.
again, guys, if you were wondering, maybe just get a couple, rope your kids in, bring your friends' kids, whatever. They might have a better grasp of the game than what you do, than what the adults do. So that's going to be quite fun. And then, what sort of games can people expect? So let's maybe not give away all the games we're going to play, but maybe give them 3 games that they can expect, that they can practice it, and then we can go from there.
Cool. Okay, so
So the type of game is broad. You know, a lot of them they not involve too much skill, but maybe balance, agility, maybe some flexibility. So do bring your comfortable clothes.
No, guys, we're not working out. I got that question. We are not working out in this minute to minute. You're coming and we're playing games.
I promise you will not get your heart rate up, but it might, for example, an example is a fun challenge would be to pick up particular things off the floor without using my hands. That might involve, you might use your shortest member, right, to get lower to the ground. But it involves, for example, like physical challenges like that, but not too crazy. Not a workout. To like using your brain. So a puzzle, solving a puzzle. But remember, all of these involve components from home that you've all seen. So it'll be like solving the front of a puzzle made up of a front of a cereal box. Another one would be, you know, balancing dice on the end of a ice cream stick for longest period. Stacking with chopsticks, maybe labello stacks or something. So there's a whole variety of different things that either involve like finesse or some coordination and agility. But again, you're not working out. So they're all fun, and it's going to be a jaw. It's going to be a laugh. The point is actually to put you in like funny, crazy situations where you actually do cool stuff with your body, but it's just a good laugh. So yeah.
And then, what sort of things? So we said, okay, so we said people need to, obviously they bring their own food and drinks, which is quite important. It's 100 Rand a person to come and enter. You just need to WhatsApp me, guys. It'll be posted on the group, so you can WhatsApp me for the details of exactly what you need to know. It's happening here at Randburg. We will have braais set up outside, so you guys can bring meat and braai and things like that. I have it on good authority that Riku said he'll braai your meat. But yeah, we'll see about that. But anything specific that people need to bring with him?
Obviously, bring your own seats to sit around. I don't know if you mentioned that. But again, comfortable clothes. Only you'll be moving a little bit. What we've decided is we're gonna put you into colored teams when we have the teams, right? Yep. And with that, we will indicate what color you've been assigned, and then it will be cool if you'd like to come and obviously come dressed up in that color. You'll also submit a team name, so you can obviously dress up in themed color and team name.
Okay. So I think that's also quite a cool thing is guys dress up with your team. So if you're in the red team, wear red clothing. And what we've also decided to do is, like we mentioned in the beginning, is there will be a bunch of red. There might be 2 or 3 red teams. So you might be the Avengers red or the superheroes red or whatever it is. So you can dress up to the color, or you can even dress up to the theme if you want to. Okay, so as your teammates. So that's also going to be quite cool.
I think bring your competitive spirits. I don't doubt people will.
Yeah, no, I definitely think so.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Don't be shy. It's not working out, but again, I think you guys will enjoy it.
No, 100%. And then the details, guys, 4th of October, I think we said 6:30 we're starting. 6:30 we're starting. We're hoping we will see how long the games go and finish at the end. Probably we said about 9:30 generally is how long it'll be. So just plan for that. And 4th of October, it's just the week after the schools end. And then for you guys, we have, as ATG, we got something pretty exciting happening in the next few months. So we're going to use this as a fundraiser event. You guys will see what that fundraiser is for. So we'll notify you guys as soon as we kind of have finalized all those details. So we would appreciate as many teams signing up as possible. And then, just get hold of me, get hold of one of your coaches, and they'll direct you in the right format. So bring your meat, bring your friends, bring your family, bring your drinks. Have lots of fun. Gav's going to be your games master, I would say. I've seen his proposals. It's very cool. He's got like a whole setup on the screen. It's going to show you how the games run. There's a proper timer. So it's really going to feel like you're doing the real thing, which is awesome. We're going to get some proper tables set up and obviously ignite that competitive spirit without actually having to work out against each other, which I think is going to be quite cool. And then, guys from Norwood, guys from Bryanston, you guys are more than welcome to join us. It's going to be loads of fun. And just get to know and mingle with the community.